So I feel like when I don't vlog for a little while, I completely lose my mojo, and putting up these weekly vlogs and vlogging is one of my favourite things about YouTube, but sometimes I just scare myself silly and put myself off. Like, I'm my own worst nightmare, I realise. Today is Monday the, oh crikey, I always do this, 22nd of January, and I've tried to vlog a couple of times this month. There was one day where I went to get my hair done and my nails done, and I was going back to the gym, and I picked up the camera and I vlogged a couple of clips and was just like, no, it just felt really you know, it was just like a case of, I just picked the camera up and I was like, hi guys, today we're doing this, this and this, and I just felt like, because I'd not vlogged in so long, it just felt completely uncomfortable and awkward. And I've been thinking about vlogging for ages, since Christmas, for like, you know, the past few weeks, and I've just really put myself off. So I'm here today, I am vlogging, and this is gonna go up. I thought I'd just sit the camera down. I'm in my office and I've just popped on a little bit of makeup because I'm going to the gym tonight, so I like to just have a little bit on. I've literally got like foundation, powder, a little bit of bronzer, there's not a lot going on. But I thought I look a bit more put together. I didn't want to start it, you know, the first time being back since Christmas. I don't want to sit here in my dressing gown looking like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, which I promise you there'll be one day this week that I probably will start the vlog like that, but I didn't want the first day back to be so raw and gross, I suppose. And if any of you are new, I certainly didn't want to put you off. So I'm dressed for the gym. This is actually a sweatshirt from New Look. It was really cheap. It's just like a big jumper kind of thing, and then I've got on some I think they're from Tesco or Sainsbury's, like bottoms, which you'll probably see later on. So that's all I've got in today really. I've got PT at 8 o'clock tonight. I started back not last week, the week before. I had 3 personal training sessions that first week. I did 3 classes. I did there's a trigger point Pilates, which is where it kind of works on your muscles and to relax you. I did Zumba, which I am terrible at and have no confidence, so I think that makes you worse. And also core ball, which you sit on, I think is a Swiss ball, where they're just like massive bouncy balls, and you had to try and stay on it while doing different exercises, which was hilarious. I did it with my mum and Lottie, and it was so funny, and I wasn't that good at it, but I definitely felt it. And I think if you just give things a shot, then you're halfway there, aren't you really? So I just thought I'd give you a few minutes of an update and sit here and talk to you, because I've not been around for a while, and just let you know what's been going on, anything new, before I start the vlog, because I just don't feel right taking you along day to day, showing you what I'm doing when I feel like I've not been here for ages. I know I did Vlogmas and that wasn't that long ago, but I really do feel like I've not done this for a long time. So that's the plan for today. Last week I did a couple of PT sessions, but then felt really ill towards the end of the week, and I was in bed for that day, and then I just completely spiraled like downwards. I got really low and really down, and I didn't leave the house in 6 days, which isn't that healthy and not particularly something that I want to vlog. I just really let myself succumb to feeling really down, I suppose, and there wasn't anything particularly wrong. I just couldn't pull myself out of it, and I feel like once you've been there and you've suffered like that before, it's quite easy to get back into that mental state, if that makes sense. So yesterday I decided enough was enough. I got dressed, albeit in an Adidas hoodie and some leggings, but I went to Dunelm and TK Maxx and just got a few little things done. I bought some stuff from TK Maxx, which I think it's always nice when you're not going for anything in particular and you just have a little mooch. And Dunelm, I want a new blind for our bathroom, because at the moment in there it's a Roman blind, so it's the one that kind of like ruches up, and it's broken. One time I tried to sort it out and do it all neatly, and a bit snapped, and it's not been right since, and it's a massive bugbear. So I wanted to go and see if there were any blinds in there, which I found one, but I'm going to get it online, because I also wanted some curtain tie backs, or something for the curtains to tie them back in our room, because they're all a bit everywhere at the moment. and they didn't have what I wanted, so I thought I'd have a little look online, and it really just cheered me up. It made me think, actually I can just go out and have a normal day. I don't need to sit at home on my own on the sofa, and kind of snapped me back into reality, I suppose. Tommy cooked a roast dinner last night, which was scrumptious, and I made him some chocolate chip buns. They're one of his favourite things to have with hot custard on. I don't even get it, but I wanted to make them him because he ran a half marathon yesterday, so he's still in training for the London Marathon, obviously, and yeah, I just wanted to make him a little sweet treat, so I did that. We had quite a nice chilled day after, obviously, he did the marathon in the snow as well. And then this week I've got Charlie tomorrow, and we need to nip into town because Tom bought some trainers after Christmas and they're not quite right. And we're going to the cinema on Wednesday. There's like a whole group of us going, which is really nice. And then this weekend I might be going to watch Liverpool play football. I don't really know if I'm going or not. Tom's asked me, he's managed to get tickets, but I feel like if there's somebody that he knows that would much prefer it, then I'd rather that they go, because I feel like it's a little bit lost on me. I hope you've all had a really lovely start to January. I've been replying to comments even this morning on past videos, and you all seem in high spirits and lovely as always, which is always really nice. And yeah, I'm happy to be back, so we'll see what today brings. I think we're doing leg day today at the gym, which after last leg day I couldn't feel I could feel my bottom. It hurt so much. I was in so much pain for days, so I'm not really looking forward to that feeling again. But Charlotte is now working at the gym, so it's like a, you know, like a food, health kitchen, coffee bar type place, and she's been working in there doing like food prep and waiting on, and I don't know, it's really strange, but she's doing amazingly. So she was doing a 9 till 9 shift today, so she's doing 9 till 8, and then 8 we're doing PT, so she's gone to sleep tonight. Anyway, I'll take you downstairs and let's get going with this vlog, shall we? First one in 2018. If any of you wondered, Tinks is still as happy and as lovely and excited to see me as always. Not much has changed in that department, has it? At the moment, when you are upstairs or like in the hallway, I've put fresh wash in to dry over radiators, and it smells incredible. This might be completely really boring and granny-ish of me, but I'm going to share with you all what detergent and fabric softener we use because it smells incredible. I use this as the actual like washing stuff, Personal Non-Bio, have done for years. Seem to buy it in bulk when it's on offer. And then the fabric softener that I've used for months now, which I can't see me changing any time, and I've mentioned this before, is the Comfort Creations Honeysuckle and Sandalwood, and it smells incredible. I wish you could all smell it right now. So if you're looking for something new, then give this a try. I know it's really sad, I don't know. And another thing that made me really happy over the weekend is that I actually finished a bottle of this and a bottle of this, a small bottle, at the same time, which that just makes me feel like I've done something right. I have been sorting out this pull-out cupboard that we've got in here. So I have emptied all of the shelves apart from this one so far to sort them out. I've put down here, I've emptied them all and wiped them out, and then in this one I've put stuff that we don't really use that often. So there's like apple cider vinegars, normal vinegar, butter beans, some mango chutney and stuff on the bottom. And then here I've sorted this shelf out. I've started putting like soups and tins, so there's kidney beans, hot dogs, chopped tomatoes. This is all stuff that needs to go back in, that's in date. This is the stuff that we're throwing away. There's quite a lot of stuff and it makes me feel very wasteful. So it's a lot later now. The dogs are having a treat. I've just poured myself a brew. I thought I'd show you the cupboard finished because I know that if I was watching this video, I'd want to see what it looked like afterwards. So I have put all of the rice and pasta on the top shelf. They were previously in another cupboard. Then on this shelf, we've got spices, gravies, vegetable oils, stuff like that. Middle shelf are cans and tins and stuff that we use like most often, or that I use most often. This is leftover tins and stuff that we don't use as often. We've got a lot of stuff in for some reason. And bottom is basically stuff that we don't really use, or like Tom's
Nutella spreads and stuff.
Time to do the ironing. Yippee! I'm obviously home from the gym. It's gone 10 o'clock. I've just been on the phone to Tom's mum for like an hour. Had a good catch up. Just reheated a roast chicken dinner that we had yesterday, so I'm probably not going to be able to eat all of this, but it was kind of just what we had left, so I just thought I'd heat everything up. So I got a bit of chicken, some carrots, parsnips and some mashed potato. Had a really good workout. Tommy was filming me doing little bits and pieces. I really enjoy those workouts. Although you don't feel afterwards, you're not like sweating or aching straight away. When you're doing the exercises, it's so hard. So it was a lot of kind of, I think it's more fun when it's stuff like throwing balls around and like doing twists and stuff like that, rather than just being on the weight machines and stuff all the time, because it's, or the Stairmaster, because it distracts you, because you've got something to concentrate on, like catching a ball or whatever. And I managed to do the pull-up leg raises, which was something that I never ever thought I'd be able to do ever. And not only to do them, but also to have the confidence to do them in a gym full of people. So I was really proud of myself that I did that. But it was really hard. And a lot of the stuff that we did, Tom filmed it like one set. We did it 3 times, or like on one of the things we did like 25 the first time, then 50 and then 100 reps. So is that what it's called, Tom's? Reps? Tom's. He's just got home. So yes, I'm just gonna have this now. I think we're gonna watch, at the moment on Netflix, we're watching The Sinner, which is really good. We finished Marcella, which I would highly recommend as well. So now we're on The Sinner. So we're gonna have some tea and sit and watch that, and I will see you all in the morning. Morning. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning. Today is Tuesday. It is about 1 PM and I have filmed a video, obviously got ready for the day. I have decided to go back to a middle parting. What do you think? It's the first day of me like doing this. I just feel like when I had a side parting, the way that my hair was, I felt like it really aged me, and not really in a good way. So I've decided to go back to middle parting, and I have to say I'm kind of really preferring it at the moment. So I have actually just filmed a video in my bedroom. I don't usually use this as a background. I filmed in here today, and I actually really enjoyed it. I really was happy with the backdrop and the background even, and like the whole setup, the lighting and everything. And I've been feeling so, I think I mentioned this yesterday, and it's really important to me not to be a Debbie Downer all the time and to be positive when as much as I can be positive. But recently I've been, you know, comparing myself to other people and numbers and content, and just don't feel good enough at all, like so much of the time. And I've been like it all my life. It's not, you know, just YouTube that I feel it with. But I woke up today feeling really motivated and had loads of ideas for blog posts. It's the first time in over a week where I've actually put makeup on my face, so I decided to go all out, as you can probably tell, and I've put a lot of makeup on my face. And yeah, just fancied, you know, making a proper effort, because the more I put into this, the more I'm going to get out of it, surely. So that's where we're up to. I filmed a little clip, I think, of me seeing the dogs this morning, going down to feed them. I had a piece of toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and then I sat and did my makeup. I think I showed you the absolute catastrophe that is my makeup station at the moment. I'm using the windowsill in my office and it's so messy. It's also not ideal, it's above a radiator which gets quite hot, so I could do with sorting that out really. So today, as I said, it's Tuesday. I am about to go down and have some chilli for my lunch that we had from leftovers from the weekend, and then I'm meeting Tommy in town, so he's got a couple of hours this afternoon. And I really need my tripod for this camera. It's really hard to hold and I always forget where the speaker is, and I'm always worried that I cover it up. The microphone is. So he has a couple of hours this afternoon, so I'm meeting him in town. He bought some shoes a few weeks ago and they're not the right size, so I need him with me to change them because I need his feet. And I want to pick up a couple of bits. I think I mentioned this yesterday, so I won't repeat it. And then we're picking up Charlie tonight from school, and it's tea, bath, bed routine with him, so that should be quite nice. I've really missed him. I've not seen him in over a week, so that should be really lovely. And then that's the day really. So I'm just, you know, I'm not going to pick up the camera every second of the day when I'm doing these weekly vlogs because they'll be so long. I've just come downstairs and had to show you what is currently the situation. You comfy, Jasper? Oh my goodness. I promise you, Charlie Bobs, it's about -55 degrees out there. It's it's freezing. Yeah. Don't you think it's freezing? Yeah. You look as white as a ghost. The light must be shining straight on your face. So I've been to town, had a coffee with Uncle Tommy. Me and Tommy went for a cake and a coffee. It was real nice. And then I've just stopped at my grandparents just to check that they're all okay. Had a good catch up. And then I've got this little bubba. Tommy's just bought him to me, and I'm going to take him for some tea. What are we having as a little treat tea? McDonald's. Old McDonald's. We're having Old McDonald's. So we're going to go and grab that, and then back to your house for bath and stories and cuddles and everything else before Mummy gets home. So that's what we're up to. So what drink are you going to get? Chocolate milkshake. Oh, you don't sound very happy about that. You alright there, Charlie Bobs? Yeah. You seem to have grown a moustache. How do you get rid of it? Oh, you have to shave it. You have to shave it? Yeah. This has been such a long day, and obviously I'm not a heart surgeon. I don't have a very stressful job, but you know, just when you're out of the house all day, I've had 4 hours sleep and I just feel like it's been so long. It's now 10:30 and the food shop came early. So the guy rang me and was like, I've got you Ricardo delivery, because I think I mentioned that it was the only place that had this ice cream for Tom. And he's like, can I bring it now? And I was still round at Charlie's house, so he bought it there and just put it in the boot of my car. So I thought, just to add, you know, an extra 10 minutes to the end of my day, that I would quickly talk you through, not 10 minutes, quickly talk you through what I ordered. I really like seeing what people have bought and like their grocery shops. Now this, I'd literally been shopping a few days before. This was just stuff because I needed to get over £40 spend to get this ice cream, and I'll talk you through why I bought stuff in a little minute. Something missing. When I was ordering this online, I noticed they had an acai mixture, which is something that I had in Portland. I think I spoke about it. It's like frozen berries, like a mix that you mix with other fruit and apple juice. And I don't think I've put it in my basket because it's not on my receipt. And I was so excited about it, and it's all I've been excited about all day. And it hasn't arrived, and I think the nearest place that has it is like a half-an-hour drive away. Now they do stock it at the gym, so I might just get Tom to bring me some home if he can do that, if they've got enough. So that'll be in another video when I get that and I can show you what I'm gonna make. I got blueberries to mix in with this acai. Basically you mix it with apple juice and then like your fruits of choice. So I was gonna use some banana and strawberry. It makes kind of like a smoothie kind of textured like substance almost. So anyway, more on that in a minute. Mixed peppers, some lemons, because if you've been a long time watcher, you'll know that one of my favourite meals to ever have when I was on Slimming World was lemons with low-fat natural yogurt and peas. You were meant to use asparagus, I think, with the recipe, the original recipe. So you squirt the lemon juice in it, and you also put in the natural yogurt, and I'm really tired, and you also squirt some of the lemons over the salmon, and then you mix natural yogurt in. I put peas in with it and pasta, and it's just a really nice tea, and I've really felt like having it recently, so that's why I've got that. Buttermilk, because I'm going to have some blueberries left over, so I'm going to make a blueberry and white chocolate loaf that has like a lemon icing drizzle, which I'll use the other lemon for. Strawberries for my acai bowl. Some baby carrots, because we love these on like roast and in spag balls and stuff. Butter, because I'm going to do some baking. Eggs for the same reason. Apple juice for the acai. Some jacket potatoes, which we use for jackets, but also for like roasties and mash. We just always use just normal baking potatoes. Some kitchen roll. And then I got these. They were on offer for a £5, and you get 3 massive white packs of these Dettol wipes, which I just love to have around. You know, like if you just quickly spill something, I really like those. They come in handy, especially when you have 3 dogs and a male. Some plain flour, and then I got this granola. It's Jordan's granola with a hint of honey. Thought I'd give it a go. And then I bought some scourers, because I've really not been enjoying having like dishcloths in the kitchen, so I've just been having these, and then when they get a bit gross I just throw them away and replace them. They're like a couple of pounds for quite a lot, and they do the job. Some chocolate chips, because I've mentioned Tom loves chocolate chip buns. Some mini eggs, because I want to make a mini egg cheesecake, and I mean mini eggs. Some bananas for my acai. And then I've got some fresh chopped frozen chopped onions that stink, but they are so good to have. Literally, they're the best invention ever. Not only because they're already chopped, but because you've always got onions in, and we are so bad at like having fresh fruit and vegetables and then just not eating it. So best invention ever. Similarly, this is garlic, chopped garlic. And then last but not least, some rib cut sweet potato fries. Oh no, and then this is the ice cream that Tom wanted to get, which has been out of the freezer now for quite a while, so I need to get it in there. So it's 320 calories in this one. This one has 360. High protein, 5.7 grams of sugar per serving. This is mint chip, and the other one is chocolate chip cookie dough. So it's Wednesday evening, it's about 10:30. I wasn't planning on vlogging today. I've had a really busy day. Obviously I wasn't planning on vlogging, and I haven't vlogged. I think I mentioned that we were going to see The Greatest Showman when I vlogged the other day, and we went with the girl that does my nails, who's my friend Kate, who you should all know by now if I just say Kate, and then her fiance, and then also our friend Faye, who Charlotte used to work with, and she's just amazing. They all are. So I just wanted to tell you what I thought of the film, but I've just run upstairs. How bad does this actually look? That's a camera. That's our bed. Excuse the dress that normally has like a plant on there that I got from IKEA, but I've popped it in my office because I was using it as in my backgrounds of videos. I can't function, my brain is all out of sorts, but I just ran upstairs and thought probably should move that before I open the curtains in the morning, because, well, before we go to bed probably, because that don't look that great. I just thought I'd show you what I was wearing tonight, because I'm wearing a jacket that you've not seen before. The jacket is actually from Zara, and I'm going to feature it in a video, like a haul video soon, but I had a look today on the website and it's still on there, and it's in the sale. It was originally £100. I got it for 65 in the first sale, and then it's come back down to 30, and there are loads of sizes left on the Zara website. I love it. All these different like buckles and stuff up here, and then down here. I just really like it, and it's really nice and cozy. And then I've got on just my black H&M jumper with that high neck, which I don't know if they're still available or not. This belt again that I mentioned the other day, same mom jeans as always, and then my leopard shoes from Next. I'm not going to stand here for 10 minutes and tell you all about the film and critique it, because I'm not a film critic, but basically I just wanted to come on and say that I really, really, really recommend it. It was, honestly, I was mesmerised, and it was just, if you want to go and see something that for 2 hours you can sit and not think about anything else, honestly, I was just completely absorbed in the whole thing. It was so good. I didn't really like Hugh Jackman in Les Miserables. I don't know, I just couldn't I just didn't get into the character. Like, I just didn't believe that he was the character that he was. But in this, he played such a good part, and it was just really good. It was really, really worth going and watching. And there's so much out at the moment that we want to go and see. I think next we want to see Darkest Hour and also The Post. So we've just not been to the cinema in ages, but I've got the bug, I think. Oh, we went on Christmas Eve, I suppose. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will see you on Saturday, because Saturday will be the last day of the vlog, and Tommy and I are going to Liverpool. I'm going to watch a jolly old football game. Don't ask me how I've been roped into it. I'm definitely not the biggest football fan, but hopefully we're gonna have a really nice day, and I'll vlog it as much as I can anyway, and then that'll be it. So I'll see you on Saturday.
Freudian slip that for you.
Would
you rather be hot moan or cold moan? Great. What a day.
Today is Saturday, and Tommy and I are getting ready to go to Liverpool. So we're going to see Liverpool play West Brom tonight. Liverpool isn't my favourite sport.
Liverpool isn't your favourite sport, or
football isn't my favourite sport. You're hobbling around like half a human. Basically, we're going for some food and a little meet around the shops, and then we're going to see Liverpool play. So I just thought I'd talk you through my outfit of the day, say hi. I'm going to take you along with us today, obviously. I only really want to go in Topshop and Boots. Can you just leave this open? You've done it again. Oh, for God's sake. He keeps touching the glass on the mirror, and honestly, it gets clean in the day after. It's dirty again. This is just a black roll neck, and this one's from Sainsbury's. It's really nice and quite thick and warm. H&M belt, again, there is one like this on ASOS at the moment. It's a dupe for the Gucci one. Then these are a pair of jeans, which I've actually got a kind of clothing haul coming up on Wednesday, and I'll pop these in there. But these are Topshop Jamie jeans, and I've got them, usually I roll them up at the bottom, but they look a bit silly with these boots rolled up, so I've just got them on like this, and I think that they look okay. We are heading off now. I think we're going to grab a coffee on the way out, and then we're hitting Liverpool. I feel like we just keep going to Liverpool these days. But should be quite a nice day if he stops being a Marmaduke.
Oh, you want to talk to me now, do you?
Little does he know that all the way there and all the way back, we're going to be listening to the Greatest Showman soundtrack, because I can't stop listening to it all day, every day. And there's just this one line from one song that I keep repeating over and over again. It's driving me a little bit insane, but I'm obsessed with it. It's time for the glory. So I'm wearing my red scarf to represent, you know, I don't really support any football teams, but, you know, we'll go with it. Tommy has got an actual Liverpool scarf. So we've come out of the match. It is 10:20 and I actually really enjoyed it. It was a really, really good game, although we did lose, and they didn't play that well. They kind of, I felt like they just gave up at the end, but it was a really exciting game. Like, there was loads happening and stuff, so it was a really good one to go to. I can't feel my fingers. I don't know, the colours come back in them now, but they had gone a bit yellow. And then my toes, I can't feel my toes either. But we had a meat and potato pie. I will let you actually in on a little story. When my granddad was 70, it was his 70th birthday, we got him a birthday present to go to a Manchester United game, and he always used to go. I don't know whether he had a season ticket, but he knew someone with season tickets, and then he didn't go for years and years. So for his 70th, my mum and her sisters all kind of put together, I think, for 2 tickets, and because it was my idea, I got to go with him, and it was a game, I don't know who they were playing, but it was a game where Man U had scored quite a lot of goals. It was like 6, 7 or 8 goals, and we managed to miss 4 of them because we were in the back where they serve the food and drink for all of the 4 goals. Like, 2 of them I think happened quite quickly. These were all goals that Man United had scored as well. 2 of them like happened quite quickly after one another, but I was like, Granddad, can I have a Kit Kat? Granddad, can I have sausage roll? Like, we kept going back for food and stuff. So but I think I was quite good tonight. I didn't moan, but I really, really enjoyed it, and I'd definitely go again. But we were talking, and Tom always says about taking our kids, obviously when we have them, to football games and stuff, but I've just said to him then, like, going then, it was scary for me. Like, I was really, really anxious about going because it's like an atmosphere that I've never been in before, and or not in a long time, and it was really busy. But luckily, because we actually couldn't find anywhere to park for ages, even though we were really early, we were like rushing to get in, so we didn't have time to think about, you know, being worried about anything. But I just don't think it's really the atmosphere for little kids, and I wouldn't want to take our really little kids there. Like, I feel like they'd have to be in high school to go. There were 2 kids sat in front of us on their own, which I think they were maybe about 10 or 11. They were tiny, 2 boys, and their language was absolutely appalling, and they were making hand gestures that I swear I didn't even know what they meant half the time. And I don't know, I feel like when we've been to sporting games in America, whether it's been like basketball or ice hockey or, you know, anything like that, what's the other one we've been to? Is it not American football? Baseball. The atmosphere is it's amazing. Like, I wish that our games over here were the same as the American ones, and I guess it's territorial. We've only ever been to ones in New York, but whenever people shout stuff at the players, yes, they might swear, but it's funny and it's not like derogatory, and I just feel like there's so much abuse at those games. But it was really good and I would go again. So I am going to end the vlog here because my arm's aching, because we're just heading home now, and then tomorrow Tommy, is it a half marathon tomorrow, Tommy? 10 mile run, but he's doing a couple before and a couple after as well, in prep for the London Marathon, and then he's got some PT sessions to do at the gym, and then I think we're just gonna have a cozy night. So I'm gonna spend the morning editing this video and getting it up and on YouTube, and then I want to like get on top of the house tomorrow and do like washing and stuff, so I don't have to do it in the week, because I want to really clamp down on making videos and sorting out bits and pieces and writing blog posts and stuff. So that's my plan for tomorrow. So I will see you all on Monday. I'm going to try and keep these weekly vlogs up if you enjoy them. Thank you very much for watching. I hope your week has been amazing, and I will see you all very soon.